Oh my goodness! Welcome!
Welcome!
Folks, if we're talking about a hype intro, I always just feel like those are hype intros. Welcome everybody to Cyber Wrench 10.0, also known as the Big Gay Information Highway. All right, I will be steering this big gay car tonight along with my queer hero, Michaela.
Thank you very much. Yes, hello everyone. We're so excited to be on the Big Gay Information Highway with you.
Yeah, queer hero. Tell me about how you're doing tonight. I want to know all about how you are.
Tonight, I'm really good. I just snuck a piece of chocolat. So it's in my mouth. It tastes great. How are you doing tonight, Anooj?
Nice. That's an amazing pre-show ritual. Honestly, I'm feeling super, super good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited that all of you who are listening are here with us. So we're gonna start to get things going. We're gonna see how folks can use the chat. So if you have been to a Cyber Wrench or our live show, The Infinite Wrench, before, can you just let us know a little bit about how you're feeling about it in the chat right now? Let us know you know who we are. Say fun things. Just type things. Whatever, really.
Hi, gay.
Hey, yeah, we have a few people. Cool. We got a few people. Amazing. So there's some people who are typing in the chat that they know who we are, that they've seen us before. Are there any people who have no idea who the Neo-Futurists are? If you want to like put something in the chat about how you're feeling today, about like what's going on, kind of whatever you want to share with us. Oh, somebody is here from the astral plane. I love that. Amazing.
Love.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so the chat is going to be a huge tool for the rest of the night, and that is for multiple reasons. The first and foremost of those being that this is, in fact, a digital cyber-based show. And in this show, we have 15 original plays and 3 wrenches for you. You can check out all of the things, all of these symbols that are around us. Those are for those 15 plays and 3 wrenches. If you look at the About tab in your Twitch window, you'll see names for all of those things. All of these things, all of these numbers correlate to plays. And some of these plays we wrote are sad, some are beautiful, some are chaotic, some might take you out of Twitch and force you into unknown territories and perhaps astral planes of art making and perhaps realization. Some of these plays might ask you for your help. You might be in these plays with us. Some of these plays might not take you into account at all, and you'll be like, okay. But the only thing that these plays all have in common is, first of all, that they're pretty short, and that they all start with the word go and end with the word curtain.
17!
Oh my gosh, Michaela, I can't help but to notice that when I said curtain,
I said a number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that cool. So not only did I say a number, but there's some numbers typing in the chat. Why is that, Michaela?
It's because curtain is kind of like this door that gets opened for autonomy for all. When we say the word curtain, you have the power to write into the chat the number that correlates with the play that you want to see next. And so let's try that really quickly. See if everyone gets the hang of it. When you hear that special word, you're going to write the number of the play that you want to see in the chat. And just a reminder, the menu of numbers and plays is in the About tab of your Twitch page. So you can see actually the names of things. So you can be like, ooh, I want to hear this one, that kind of thing. So let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, Kurt Cobain. Whoa, you guys are good.
Nice. Oh, just kidding. There was a whole bunch of people who didn't hear that wasn't actually the word.
Right. There was a lag. All right, so let's try it again. All right. 1, 2, 3. Clitoris. Good. Okay.
Okay, amazing.
Good work, my friends. Let's try it. And it's time for realsies.
Maybe.
Curtain. Can't trick Frenzo 420. I love that. Okay. Amazing. They're coming in. Oh, I love it. Fabulous. Excellent. Now, also, there are 3 things that you need to know, and those 3 things are wrenches. We have 3 wrenches that can be thrown into the show at any time which you want. So when you hear the word curtain, you can also, instead of putting a number in, you could put in the word wrench. And when that gets called first, it activates a wrench in the show that fucks us up entirely and or makes it so weird of us to be doing things that we normally think would be normal to do things. Wrenches are just like the saying goes, you throw a wrench into your life. We like to throw wrenches into our shows. It keeps it interesting for us. We're not boring people. Okay, that's all I got to say about the wrenches. Seems like we got it.
Yeah, I feel like this is a learned crew of folks. So we'll just say again, now that the rules of the show are out of the way, if you are familiar with who we are, the New York Neo-Futurists, and are thinking, how does this online theater experience operate? It operates just like our live show in that we make art by 4 basic principles, and these principles are that we are who we are. I'm not going to lie to you during this next hour together, and neither is Michaela, nor is the rest of our ensemble. We are going to be who we are as we share space with you. We are doing what we're doing. So if I'm drinking a gallon of water, I'm really hydrating for this year's Pride. We are where we are. So Michaela, you're on the what coast?
The East.
And I'm on
the West.
The West, yes. So we are in these places that we are in right now, and the time is now, which is a funny thing when you're in different time zones from one another, because then, like, what is time? So sit on that question as you ride down the information highway. So the time is now, the time is the present. And every now and then you might see some technical difficulties, also known as lag at one point or another.
But it's honestly not a drama if there is a lag, because unlike the infinite wrench in person, this cyber wrench has no timer. Usually we have a clock that's biting us down and killing our times for plays, whatever. But for us now, we do not have a clock. We are going to perform every one of the 15 plays we have written for you. And we are so excited about that because we have written these plays for you and for us, but mostly for you. And so we're really excited to have that space to show you everything.
Amazing.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Look, there's a lot of details that go into getting the show started. Sometimes it's like, I'm not even going to describe what it's like, but I will say, I want to give a shout out to some lovely people who this show would not be possible without, to our techs for the night, who are named Anthony and Lee and Lèah. So let's take a moment to just give them some queer love in the chat. We do love a good spiel. We love a good spiel. We love phenomenal technical collaborators. Woo! Okay, awesome. Yay, tech. Woo, 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 woo. And before we begin, we also just want to name that while Pride is a celebration, it is also a protest. And a part of that protest is remembering the history of the land that we're on. And so this would not be a Pride show if we did not recognize that we are all on stolen land. Michaela currently on the land of the Lenape people, and myself currently on the land of the Ramaytush people. And so we encourage the queerness that is built in our spaces and our bodies every day to be able to transcend and decolonize the land that is around us. And so with that being said, Michaela, I feel like we're ready to start driving this car.
I also feel like we're ready to start driving this car. Is the audience ready to drive this car with us?
Do they even have licenses?
Oh my God, is everyone licensed drivers? No, they don't need to be. We have one big van. That's what we're doing. I have a license. It's fine. Yeah. Everyone jumps in.
The licenses for the Big Gay Highway are actually just wigs. So that's actually all you need.
Just wigs. Amazing. And glitter. All right. So great. So let's get this shit on the road, shall we? I'm going to start this with a word that is a question, but also just a word. Curtain. I love the lag. Let's go.
Okay, cool. I think we saw 7 first.
Ooh, 7.
Cool.
Reopening. Yes.
All right.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep.
Dan.
All right.
Amazing. Dan,
We're gonna
take it
kick
away
this off.
whenever you're ready.
Anthony, you ready? Reopening. Go. Reopening. New York City's reopening. Let your heart fill with joy and sing for our reopening. Reopening. Vaccination will surely bring rapid return to normaling for our reopening. My opening has been lonely since last spring. It's contracted from neglecting. Now it needs some effing. Our openings need some hot, hard reopening. And by that I mean good fucking for our reopening. All our holes are reopening, like the flowers in early spring of the I sing. Curtain.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. Folks, you can buy followers from our chat, but I'm gonna not recommend that any of you click that link or
Don't
open
do
it. What a queer thing to happen at the start of our show. Next up, we got my printer is gay.
Great. I'll call it. My
Amazing.
printer is gay. Go. Curtain.
Your sweet, sweet printer.
It has died. It has
I just
died.
love your printer.
It's a 5.
It's a
Oh my gosh.
5.
Oh, nice day for a straight wedding.
Ooh, right? It's a nice day for a straight wedding. Go.
Nicole Hill.
Oh, Dan McCoy.
Happy Pride, my dear friend.
Happy Pride, my sweet.
You know, tomorrow is the traditional Pride March in New York City, which I missed like hell last year, corporate branding notwithstanding.
Yeah, you know, I don't like crowds, but I love the whole sort of idea of Pride. So I usually try to make it work.
Nonetheless, the march is back this year, but guess what?
We're missing it.
And why is that?
Because we are going to be on the road headed upstate to our friend Daniel Mirsky and Emily Poyman's wedding.
Technically a catch-up celebration of a wedding that happened during COVID.
Yeah, but close enough. So Dan, we are definitely spending Pride 2021 at a
straight wedding. I have some ambivalence about this. On the one hand, I love Mirsky and Emily. Daniel Mirsky was an ensemble member and tech collaborator for years, and he's just all around kind of a mad scientist whose creativity just blows my mind.
Yeah, and Emily has worked for the company for years, doing front of house and volunteer coordination, which is a really tough job. So you got to love it or us.
And they met through the Neos, and their wedding was delayed, and it's finally happening. So,
we got to be there.
However, we are going to be spending our pride at a
straight
wedding. We're going to be missing the floats.
Oh, and the thongs.
And the flags.
And the flesh.
But you know what?
Obligatory summation and reversal.
I'm proud to be there for my friends, celebrating their love and partnership.
Yeah, me too, Dan.
We're going to bring the queerness to Garrison, New York, wherever that is. I haven't even looked it up yet.
So Daniel or Emily, if you're watching, we love you, and we are proud to bring the pride to your special day.
Straight people deserve love too, Nicole.
You said it, McCoy.
Tomorrow's going to be a nice day for a
straight
wedding.
Curtain!
Oh my gosh, we love them.
You got
Mirsky and Emily.
Are they here?
No, they're having a rehearsal dinner.
Oh, duh.
Cool.
No, they're watching our show.
The next play is 13. Why it's good. We are all not prone to dumb stunt plays based on sophomore gay metaphors.
Great. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. You can call it. It's just me in this one. We're doing all my plays first.
Number 3. I'll recall it. I'll get a little recall. Why it's good. We are all not prone to dumb stunt plays based on sophomoric gay metaphors. Go.
Curtain!
That sound.
Oh my goodness.
Get it in your
Stop
dog.
it.
I know. Sitters or quitters, whatever. That was
Sitters or quitters.
8.
Amazing. All right. Then the next play that was called was number 8. I had sex with an orange in my mind.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I will call it. I once had sex with an orange in my mind. Go.
I once had sex with an orange in my mind. Sex in the way of things coming together, meeting each other as wholly new and thrilling shapes to be held. I once had sex with an orange in my mind, and when I say sex, I think of a few different dalliances, and these are them. Silence, storm, cradle, hard candy crack in the laughing moon, sweet pea vines, squeezing wet sand, bicycles, looking up at you looking down. I once had sex with an orange in my mind, but it wasn't sex, obviously. But I just mean I can't find a word that's close enough for how singular it felt. An orange in my hands and my mind, looking down at you looking up.
Curtain.
Yeah.
That's such a nice snack. What a nice mid-show snack.
It's a little healthy mid-show snack.
Oh my gosh.
Wrench.
First wrench is called, baby.
This first wrench is wigging out.
Oh.
It's a pop quiz.
Wait.
All right. Oh, just kidding. It's not. I preemptively named what wrench it was, and now I'm just here wearing this wig.
No, take it off.
Spoilers!
Okay.
That was a spoiler.
It's the pop quiz, real or fake rainbow wrench, indeed. So for the rest of the show, I'm going to quiz the other Neos on a real or fake corporate pride campaign. So we're going to throw up an image, and I'll ask my ensemble mates if it's a real campaign or if it's just an image that I photoshopped. And whoever has the most points at the end of the show, I'm tallying, will receive a prize from me that I am going to reveal at the end of the show. Okay, so what play do we want to see next?
Gay confusion. There's some gay confusion is really the theme of this year's Pride.
Oh, I feel gay confusion big time. 9.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh. 9 is Ask Me About My Butthole. Amazing. Cool. I'm ready for this play whenever. So amazing. Ask me about my butthole. Go. Is there an audience member that is down to so kindly let me interview them about their butthole? If so, there is a link, and I would love for somebody to join me. Boom, 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 boom. I promise it's like a low stakes interview. Maybe we'll get a little bit high stakes. Oh, amazing. Somebody is trying. Whoever is the first one to type this link in is going to join me for this play. bit.ly/gay-highway. Anybody? Somebody, please let me interview about your butthole. Come on, everybody. Talk about your butt. Ignore my errors. Is the link working? Okay, and as you're coming on, if you can also mute your Twitch so that the sound doesn't echo, that would be amazing. Oops. Okay, the wrong link was sent on accident, but the proper link is up. So use the newest link that's been given. It's not /cyberbutt. It's /gay-highway. Somebody, anybody. Are previous volunteers still trying to get in? I promise you folks, this is not the play.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Hello.
It's me. Yes.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great. This has been a wonderful, wonderful show.
Amazing. I'm so glad you feel that way. Can I know your name?
I'm Shannon. Nice to meet you.
Okay, amazing, Shannon. I'm really excited that you're going to let me interview you.
Friends, so I'm going to door really quick because I'm.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Let me know when you can hear me.
I'm private now.
Okay, cool. So I personally don't know if there's an identity that generally has been more socialized to always think about their buttholes than the American gay male. And I think there's something about like this trifecta between some good old grass-fed American shame around like openly talking about poop and farts, traditions of toxic male dominance, and just like this cultural norm that sometimes to show up means to be sexualized. That's both centralize the butthole as a brain center of the body while also preventing us from really being at peace with their multiple functions. Could I ask you to mute your Twitch really quickly?
Yes.
Amazing.
I think I can.
Beautiful.
Can I mute it?
Yeah. Awesome. So in this journey of me loving my own hole, I want to get better at talking about it out loud. But I thought you could help me ease into that experience by answering some questions.
I'm happy to help.
Amazing. I appreciate your help. Michaela is going to come on, set a timer for 60 seconds. We'll get through what we can. And then at the end of the show, I'll bring you back for a 60-second interview where you can ask me anything about mine. Does that sound good?
Yes. Wonderful.
Okay. Amazing. Michaela, you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, go. How much time each day do you feel like you spend thinking about your butthole?
Not a shit ton, but a little bit.
Cool. I see what you did there. Can you describe it for me in 3 words?
Tight, cute, little hairy.
Okay, nice. And what's like your favorite function of it?
Farting. I think it's hysterical and relief.
Okay, nice. And what's your least favorite?
Pooping, probably. Not great, but.
Yeah, is there like a troubling thought that you feel like haunts you about your butthole?
I think about my butthole more of like what it looks like while I'm being fucked. Like I think that's the like what's going on while that's happening. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. If your butthole was a flower, which one would it be?
A tulip.
Amazing. And if your butthole was a food, what food would it be?
Moose. That's gross.
Time.
Okay, amazing. Shannon, thank you so much for that. We will excuse you for now, but we'll see you again at the end of the show.
Thank you so much.
Folks, what play do you want to see next?
Well, before we get there, I think Julia has something for us.
That's
Okay.
right. We'll see what play it is, and then I'll be prepared for our little game show action. Cool. So it's going to be play 2. And once we get, before we get there, we're going to do a little game show moment. Okay, everyone, this is an Anheuser-Busch alcohol campaign, pride campaign. Thumbs up if you think this is a real campaign, or thumbs down if you think I made it up. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, everyone, this is a real pride campaign, okay? And let's talk about a not so fun fact here. From 2015 to 2021, the Anheuser-Busch company has donated like just under $350,000 to around 231 anti-LGBTQ legislators. And recently, the Corporate Accountability Action Network, they shared this big report under this campaign called Keep Your Pride, and that kind of outed that information publicly. And Stonewall Inn bans their products at their bars this Pride. So that is kind of a potential silver lining. All right, let's go on to play number 2.
Amazing. Play number 2 is Neo Hot Art, a cruisement park.
Neo Hot Art Cruisement Park, go!
Well. It looks like New York City is back in business.
Yes, the Big Apple. She is welcoming all comers.
To take that first big old bite of its post-pandemic deliciousness.
So we are pleased to announce that if you have been vaxxed,
The 2021 Neo Hot Art Cruisement Park is open for now. Chicken now.
Welcome, thrill seeker, to the Dippin' Dynamite. Love that feeling in the pit of your stomach where you don't know if up is down or inside is out? The Dynamite will flip you forward and back through space and time so fast you'll never know where you're at, and you'll love every second, hour, week, and year of it. Alley-oop! Come one, come all, and take a seat on the hoopin' hallelujah. Enjoy a leisurely spin on this wheel of wonder that'll be sure to give you the best views around. Cross your fingers that this ride stops while you're at the top so you can go to Smoochville. It's sure to be fireworks. All are welcome. This ride is open all night. You never know what to expect on the machine. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. Sometimes it's a bumpy ride, and sometimes it's smooth sailing. The machine keeps it interesting. The only guarantee, you'll be very tired after a spin. saying fuck the binary and open to pleasure one and all. Come marvel at the one and only Nicola coaster, beckoning sapiosexuals who thrill at the heady dips and dives of the spiritual, the salacious twists and turns of the sensual, and the ever-spinning swirl of saucy, quick-witted adventure. This majestic beauty is art for the silly smart. Are you tall enough to ride? Slide on down and stay a while. This ride is straight up play, strings attached at our consensual choosing. It's all about trust, baby. You lay back and let gravity take you away to another planet, all before grounding back down to Earth, maybe a bit more full of thrills than you were before.
Oh,
Spartan, baby.
Amazing.
Spartan.
Boom, boom, boom.
The
Ooh,
booty
I think our next
dino.
play is number one, Here and Now,
Oh.
Then and There. But Julia, you have something for us before?
Sure do. Here we are with another pop quiz, everyone. Get ready. Is this a real or a fake pride campaign? Okay? A real or fake pride campaign? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no.
No way.
Dan, what you got? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you
Sorry,
think?
I was messing with things, so I didn't.
Oh,
get
no
it.
worries. What do you think? Is
I was
this
trying to unplug
true
something.
or real?
Yes or no?
No!
You're all wrong. This is real. This is a real pride campaign. Okay, here's a not so fun fact. Listerine is owned by Pfizer, okay, who gave $17K to Republican Senator from Texas, John Cornyn, in 2020. Cornyn, he opposes same-sex marriage and doesn't want queer people to serve in the military, which honestly, I guess I do too, but for probably very different reasons. He said about gay marriage, quote, "It does not affect your life very much if your neighbor marries a box turtle, but that does not mean it is right. Now you must raise your children up in a world where that union of man and box turtle is on the same legal footing as man and wife." End fucking quote. Okay, so I did some more digging into this guy's Twitter, and it turns out he's actually pretty vocal about people getting the Pfizer vaccine. He says it's effective and it's safe and is urging people to get it. So now I'm wondering if Pfizer should just give more money to Republican leaders to make sure that people get vaxxed. What a gray area. Okay, let's move on to our next play.
Truly absurd. I breathed so little while you were saying that, Julia. Whenever folks are ready, we can call this.
Take a breath, and here we go.
Say together.
Here and now, then and there, go. So the word pride to me feels very formal and pretty declarative, and it makes me really uncomfortable to publicly declare things about myself. It's hard for me to do this show online because there are a lot of things that I feel like would be easier said in person that are more intimate, and it would be more temporary in person.
Utopia sounds like
Belly laughs.
the wind,
Like a whisper in the ear.
All the good music.
And also like the hollow
little
hello of a
bells
friend
and chirping
approaching from across
birds.
a field.
I'm really, really so happy to be queer and really excited for what that has to bring for, you know, this part of my life, but also my future. But my thing is I'm not currently out to everyone in my life. And that makes me feel like I don't deserve to feel pride sometimes. And I know it's kind of silly because Rome wasn't built in a day and neither am I, but I still have those complicated feelings.
Utopia smells like
Fresh cut grass and
The
barbecue.
earth right after a certain rain.
Spice.
a wisteria vine.
Salt
Puppy's
water.
breath and grandma's kitchen.
I absolutely love being queer, and also it's usually hard for me to connect with the more celebratory aspects of pride. I think about pride in terms of my queerness, but then when this month comes around, all I do is like think about the ways I am or am not showing up as gay. I feel super cynical sometimes about my gay identity, mostly because I relate it to doing too many drugs and having my heart broken and breaking hearts too many times. And I'm working on what a sense of community feels like because of that. But when I do think about my queerness, I really relate it to like larger ideas of community and liberation, and that I absolutely love.
Utopia tastes like
berries and chocolate.
All you can eat.
fresh bread.
Sand and sweat.
Barbecue chips.
Chocolate.
At its best, pride can be a shared expression of celebratory queerness, love of difference, and linked hands and hearts. I'm so proud of the people that I'm close to. I feel like I'm surrounded, both physically and virtually, by so many beautiful, powerful, genuinely fantastic people. I'm feeling super lovey and positive this year and just want to connect with everything. So, yes, pride, please, all of it.
Utopia feels like
The sun.
Like long, languid kisses.
being in
sweet
bed after
Like
a
the
long
place
day.
that doesn't make me
breathtaking
think of the past and the
revelations,
future.
Like a
deepest
warm bath in the
embrace of
winter
inner peace
and a
that
cool
comes from
lake in the
knowing
summer.
all is
And
well.
somehow your bed is
Always
also
and
on the
always.
ocean.
Like a warm blanket and cool air,
And a book
gentle
and a full
and
belly.
alive.
In the whole LGBTQIA spectrum, I've long felt that the B is silent. So my bi-erasure issues, along with feelings of being othered, leave me feeling kind of like I'm not in the whole pride mix most of the time. But establishing the ever-expanding wellspring of self-care and unconditional love meant to see me through this next leg of the journey of discovery called life is my most proud blessing.
Utopia looks like
Like everyone I love and everyone they love, and so on.
all of my friends and all of their friends and all of their friends
Dancing
in a big open
and
green
clapping.
space.
Like
to their
at
favorite
once
song.
familiar and according to plan,
Making art
and like nothing
taking
I've
care
ever
of each
seen.
other.
Curtain.
All right.
Amazing.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Boom, boom. Come on, comments. Ooh.
Wrench.
Wrench.
Darlings.
Before we get to that wrench, maybe we'll do my wrench and then we'll go on to the next wrench.
Wrench explosion!
Wrench
Yeah,
explosion.
there's a lot of wrenches at
Yes.
once.
Okay, folks, is this a real or a fake pride campaign? Is it
There
real?
is no fucking way.
No.
Thumbs
No
up
fucking
for
way.
yes, thumbs down for no.
I'm just gonna say yes.
I'm thinking
Okay, people, it's real.
Nicole and
This is a real pride campaign. I will admit this is from 2015, but it's too ridiculous not to highlight. Okay, here comes your not so fun fact. Doritos, okay, is owned by Frito-Lay, which is a subsidiary of PepsiCo. And in 2020, they gave $4,500 to Van Taylor, who is the Republican representative of Plano, Texas, where Frito-Lay is headquartered. Okay, so he opposes gay marriage and has co-authored legislation around anti-LGBTQ issues, including an Indiana-style license discriminate law. He also voted against House Bill 769, which was written to research and allocate funds and resources to all homeless youth in Texas, all of them. We do, however, know that the large majority of homeless youth in America are queer youth, at least 40%. So it's a little suspicious to me, Van Taylor. That is a real pride campaign, folks. Let's see this next wrench here. What's this next wrench?
Oh, it is the big gay information highway, baby. Let's dive into the experience. We are now on the road. So instead of calling numbers for the rest of the show, you will call the name of the exit that you would like to veer off on, and we will reiterate that name back to you. So you're no longer calling numbers. You are calling the names on the exit signs. All right, what play do you want to see next?
Here we go on the highway.
Baby gay.
Yay.
Baby gay is prayer.
All right. Aw, baby gay prayer. Okay. Baby gay prayer. That's so sweet. Baby gay prayer, go. I thought I hadn't felt queer enough to be proud about anything this year, and then I remembered that my shrooms dealer called me and asked if I could pray with him. Happy Pride. He said he wanted to start a prayer practice and that I might be a good person for him to do it with. Asked if I had a practice already that he could join in on. And in that moment, every fiber of my body wanted to lie and say, yes, I do, but I said no. And dripping from the syllable was the kind of gratitude that lingers when you know you've been asked something remarkable, and I hope he knew that my no was with 1,000 other words included. I thought I hadn't felt queer enough to be proud of anything this year, and then I remembered my friends saying, but everything you do feels like prayer. And just like the feeling of being held, you know, in that way by those words, by this friend in that moment, as I sat on her stoop, sipping the first cup of chai, I'd been invited over to drink after 5 years of living in New York City, prayer in my lips, on my taste buds, going down my throat, prayer with you, prayer with you. I thought I hadn't felt queer enough to be proud about anything this year, and then I took a Tuesday off, a Tuesday, and I got lost in a 100-square-foot patch in the woods and looked at how much purple there is in the earth and how much joy there is in evading all responsibility when you're doing it with the people you love. And my friends, they brought their dog with us. And I thought about how much I still have to learn about respecting the autonomy and boundaries of all living things, but that the process itself of learning to do that might be prayer too. And as the day inched to an end, we talked about all the moments we wish were recorded and how it was probably better off that they weren't. I thought I hadn't felt queer enough to be proud about anything this year, and then I remembered the day that Marisol came over and got a bunch of footage of us hanging out without my knowing. How I didn't mind it even one bit in the afterwards, and how excited it was to get to see my shape and sounds in the world when I don't think you're looking at me. And I think the queerest thing about this pride for me has been realizing that this whole thing has become a mess because of the act itself of being seen. But it's not being seen in those moments when those you're with are a we. Then it's not you seeing me, it's just us. Just being, just together. Or praying, and I'm pretty, for lack of better 1,000 other words, proud of that.
Oh my gosh. I feel like there's a very specific type of human being who hears this story and is like, that's so intense.
I'm like happy I'm laughing because it's just it's so life.
It's wild.
So wild.
Oh
my gosh, Hard Femme was called.
Which is Ode to My Fingers and Hands. But before that, Julia's got another little presentation for us.
That's
Julia,
right.
before you go, can we just collectively say fuck capitalism? Can we say that? I feel like that's a nice exchange of energy for what I'm anticipating to come.
Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, it's like
Capitalism. And we're going to get a moment to do that at the end here as well. So don't you worry. Okay, folks, over here, we're looking at it. Red Lobster. Is this real or is this fake? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Real.
Because I've said no fucking way each time, I'm going to thumbs up it.
Okay, folks.
Me too.
It's real! Oh, Anooj and Dan, you're getting a point. Let me tell you a not so fun fact. Here we go. So Red Lobster is owned by Golden Gate Capital, from which individual contributors donated thousands of dollars for Republican candidates like David Perdue from Georgia and the Republican National Committee. The Republican National Committee decided not to meet in 2020, and instead they just reinstated their 2016 platform. You can Google their PDF. It's very easy. On page 31, I'm just going to read a little excerpt of the national conventions. Like, this is their party platform. Get ready for this quote. Quote, the data and the inescapable facts lead to an inescapable conclusion. Every child deserves a married mom and dad. Our laws and our government's regulations should recognize marriage as the union of one man and one woman and actively promote married life as the basis of a stable and prosperous society. Okay? And that's just
Gross.
in a public PDF. Let's get on to our next play.
I like that these plays almost like undo the terror that you say each time.
Listen, we have to have balance.
This is also I'm a trash raccoon when it comes to eating, so this is like destroying all of my favorite food.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Divesting is important. Remember that, folks. All right, hard femme, ode to my fingers and hands. Go!
Ode to my fingers and hands. Go. Dear ones, I treasure your complexity and bemoan your fragility, you delicate paper cranes. Static electricity of proximity, buzzing a muzzle of bees. You're an open book, thermometer of stress level, peeling, fracturing, splitting. You fit into the coziest jigsaw puzzle. Honey lamb. One night, I woke from a warm dream. You were there. You were buried and tangled like braided tree trunks in the queerest orchard. I lost sight of you and who you met, but we were still connected. That tender, joyous anonymity. Remember that, you tender softies? Seems like another lifetime for you and me. I miss your old life before the sweaty sting of Purell and latex. I used to adorn you in the glory of metal, gems, and chains. But it's been a while. Do you miss dressing up? I'd love to take you out on the town, beloved, to the dance floor instead of the grocery store. You've been hurting, darling. Me too. We have each other to hold. Curtain.
Oh my goodness.
Gorgeous.
Shout out to Lèah.
Debut Cyber Wrench.
In such a beautiful play. Oh my gosh. Wrench, I wonder what this one will be.
Julia, what's up before we let's wig
Let's put the wigs on while
Yeah.
okay, people. And you want to intro this at all or
No, I don't want to intro it. I just want to see you all wearing wigs.
Okay, great. Okay, so let's get up our next campaign, folks. Pride is universal. NBC Universal. Is that a real or a fake Pride campaign?
I'm saying real.
I hate everything except you all.
I need a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
I know. I'm just thinking.
For reference, Dan,
I'm saying
Anooj, and Michaela are in the lead with 2 points, and Nicole, you have 1 point.
I'm not playing anymore.
I'm gonna say it's not real. But that bottom font looks too specific. Okay, it's real.
You guys, it is real, folks. Okay, this is a real Pride campaign. Here's your not so fun fact. This one's going to be brief. Comcast NBC Universal has donated over $1 million to anti-LGBTQ plus representatives since 2019, including the sponsors of the anti-trans legislation introduced in Florida and Texas this year. I'm glad to have on these wigs for this moment.
I'm not doing well.
I'll get us back at the end. Don't you worry.
What do you want to see next, y'all?
You're so pretty.
All right,
Let's
Kiki,
build
let's
a
build a
home.
home.
Amazing. Now, before we start this, I need help from an audience member. If you are an audience member, please click the link that is about to go into the chat. so you can join me for this play. It's going to be fun. And, well, you know, I just need your help. I'm not going to promise you anything because I can't determine your experience. Okay. I'm not going to try. I will not try to determine your experience. All I know is I'm wearing a wig. And if you're also wearing a wig, that would be cool too, but there's no pressure for that. bit.ly/gay-highway.
I got this wig hours ago.
That's amazing. It looks good on you.
It's beautiful.
Matches matches my blue brows. I got it at a beauty store on Flatbush.
You were like part of the high forehead club with that, the hairline.
Yeah, the hairline is intense.
Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
I'm Karen.
Okay, great. I have to call this play. Hold on. Kinky, let's build a home. Go. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm also doing all right. I'm happy to be here with you. So basically what I want you to do is close your eyes and take a second and picture your dream home. You know, picture the trees on your block, picture your neighbors. Do you have a doormat? Do you have a front lawn? Do you have a porch that swings out around like in the Notebook? This is where you will sleep, where you will feel most comfortable, and where you will make your memories. So open your eyes and describe your dream home to me in 3 short phrases or words.
The house is round. There are many flowers. And we have many cats.
I have a really complicated relationship with the concept of home. Always have. My biggest issue with it is that I search for comfort and family in too many places. It's like I get high with ideas about where I want to be. I want to be there instead of here. I want to be doing that instead of this. It's like I have my toe in several different ponds, which makes it really impossible to be knee deep anywhere. Which really, it strings me out because when I'm floating around to all these temporary homes, it makes it really hard for me to be grounded. So what does your dream front door look like?
My front door, it's like a hobbit hole, just like the big round door.
It's like a hobbit hole. I love that. Okay. Personally, I am always reevaluating my ideas of comfort, and it's not always a natural, wonderful progression. It's sometimes a degression. I spend so much time desperately trying to fit into places that sometimes I disregard my health or my anxiety and my triggers just to feel like I belong. And I end up in actually unhealthy and unsafe places by doing that. I'm always failing, but I'm always learning from that failure. How many windows does your dream home have?
Like 200. You could simplify that maybe like 10.
Okay, got it. No, 200. That's your dream. I'll do my best.
Okay.
I think the thing that I so often forget about is that no matter how much I search, I won't find anything that I want if I don't feel comfortable with myself, with my body, with my queerness, my personhood, my hopes and my dreams, and knowing the triggers to my anxieties and my sadnesses. Building a home is not about bricks and lawns and trees and your porch and all that shit. It's about you and being all right with the person that you see in the mirror every single morning and being all right to sit inside on a sunny day and watch a fucking movie or eat a 3-course meal at 4 a.m. So this is not very good, but here we have your dream home.
Oh, it's so cute. Little eyeball.
Yes. But what you should know is I want you to have everything that you could possibly dream and want, but I also want you to know that your home is you. Basically, I'm sorry, I thought I was going to see myself during this. No, I'm not. You just need to dream for yourself as much as you dream for the things around you. Karen, thank you so much for doing this play with me. I really appreciate it. Curtain. Thanks, Karen. You're lovely.
Thanks, Karen.
Looked like a piece of candy with an eye on it.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing. I didn't know what to expect. I was practicing drawing this. U-Haul.
Oh, Anooj, I think you're muted.
Anooj, you're muted.
Oh, U-Haul. We already did U-Haul.
I said U-Haul was called, but we already buttholed.
Oh, we did butthole.
Already buttholed. What curtain? What do we want to say? Curtain?
Something besides U-Haul.
Something besides U-Haul. Been there.
Oh, Gold Star. Gold Star.
Gold Star. All right, before Gold Star, what happens on Zoom? Julia, you got something for us?
Do you hate me yet? Okay, folks. Is this a real Pride campaign Twitter switch for AT&T? Thumbs up, real. Thumbs down, fake. Votes in. Okay, folks, it is real. Michaela and Anooj and Nicole are getting points. And let me tell you a little bit about AT&T, my carrier. Honestly, I'll tell you that. My cell phone carrier is AT&T. So even though AT&T has an entire landing site this year to support the Trevor Project and has paid to make Trevor Project services available for 24 hours a day, and they signed a letter to the Human Rights Center opposing anti-LGBTQ state legislation this year with 100 other organizations. And let's be clear, the Trevor Project is super important. It is really important work. I will also say that AT&T has supported sponsors of anti-trans legislation in 2020, even though they signed that dang letter. So they gave candidates in Arkansas just shy of $13,000, in Tennessee $4,000, in North Carolina $5,000, in Texas $22.5K, and in Florida $17,500. That's right, my personal carrier. Boy, oh boy. Are you ready to see what happens on Zoom?
All right. What happens on Zoom? Go!
All right. What happens on Zoom surely stays on Zoom. Curtain.
Curtain. Green screen fell. It got dark in my room.
I feel like I got rickrolled. Amazing. Unicorn making Roomy the guest house. But before we get there, Julia, I feel like you have more shitty news.
I got a lot of shitty news for everyone. Okay, everyone. Is this image here a real or fake Home Depot Pride campaign? Real or fake? Thumbs up for real, thumbs down for fake.
God, if you ruin Home Depot for me, I love the Home Depot.
It's real. Sorry, Anooj, get ready. That was Dan and Anooj said yes. Michaela, do you say yes or no? You said no. And Nicole, you said no. Let me tell you a little bit about Home Depot. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot to Google about Home Depot.
Oh, God.
Here comes the not so fun fact. In 2020, Home Depot gave over $5.2 million to politicians, including $230,000 to the Republican senatorial and congressional campaign committees combined, and $15K each to David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler. Also, big twist. I mean, not even a big twist, but they also gave $30K to the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee. And I'll say that's a commonality in my research. They're given like they're given like money to both parties, but like more money to the Republican Party. And it's just fascinating. And let's move on to our next play.
I'm too upset. All right, Unicorn making Rumi the guest house. I'll give folks time to set up, but whenever you're ready. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I want to hear some queer stories from Pride. Does somebody want to tell some 6-word stories? Tell me about your Pride experience this month in 6 words in the chat. I want to hear some good news. Want to hear some lightness, some levity, some queerness, some sexiness, whatever you all want to do. Just want to hear one, and then I'll call this play. Just one 6-word story about Pride. I'll give you all time to think, but I will call it for now Unicorn. Topless chat with my fave professor years later. Birthday present, boyfriend in a harness. First indoor drag musical. Unicorn making Rumi the guest house. Go.
This being human is a guest house.
Every morning, a new arrival.
Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor.
Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture.
Still treat each new guest honorably.
He may be clearing you out for some new thought. The dark thought, the shame, the malice.
Meet them at the door, laughing, and invite them in. Welcome whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide.
From beyond.
From beyond.
We welcome that play. What happened? Curtain!
Michaela, I need to tell you that you're muted.
Oh no!
Really, no worries. But I didn't know how to communicate that other than verbally and now. But what play would you all like to see next?
I didn't do that.
Strap on.
Amazing. We ready for this one?
Yeah, Julia, do you have another one for us?
You know that I do. Get ready. Okay, over here, ExxonMobil. Pride is ringing out all around the ExxonMobil world. Is this a real or a fake Pride campaign?
Oh, God.
ExxonMobil, real
Gay
or
oil.
fake? Gay oil. Is it gay or is it not? Thumbs up for real, thumbs down for not.
I feel like thumbs up is now just affirming these people's choices.
And Nicole is a thumb up. Okay, it's real, everybody.
They're all real.
All this shit
I'm
is
noticing
real.
a pattern.
Okay,
I'm down thumbsing everything.
it is real. So here's your not fun fact. Well, first of all, ExxonMobil is ExxonMobil. Okay, but specifically they're bad this time around because in 2020 they gave $15,300 to the National Republican Senatorial Committee, $10,000 to Kelly Loeffler, and $13,000 to David Perdue. So not only are they homophobic, they're also sexist, right? And that's that.
This is terrible.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm very sorry about my muted problem. Am I still muted?
No, we can hear you.
Jesus Christ!
No, it's all good. Are we ready to call this play?
Give me like 2 more seconds.
Okay, amazing.
Wow. But I'm sure y'all held it together because you kept doing the lines and then I kept going.
I wish we had video footage of your experience in that play that we could play at the end for everybody.
I mean, I was chill. I was chilling. I was like, I love this play. I'm doing fine.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready, Julia? Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Late night programming. Go. It starts with a slide up, and then a slide down, and then a slide back up, and then it goes very slow, very light rub of just the surface, up and down, up and down, up and down, and left and right, and up and down, and up and down, and left, 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 right. Slow, hard. Then it's a light touch. Then it's a harder touch. Then it's a few light touches. Then it's a harder touch sliding, and then I go inside. Then I go outside. Then I go inside. Then I go outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Then I stay there. I stay inside, pulsing. Then I go outside. Then I circle, 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 circle. Then I rub left and right, left and right, left and right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, up and down and up and down and left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right, inside, outside, inside, outside, circle, 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 left and right, left and right. That usually does it.
Curtain.
Oh my gosh, I wonder what play is going to be called next.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just waiting to see it
I'm
in
feeling
the...
all minty fresh. Who else uses Sensodyne? Throw it in the chat if you use Sensodyne.
I love Sensodyne, and I'm committing to buying it. I just stuffed the orange that we used in a play earlier in my mouth. What's going on? Amazing. Pillow Princess, A Way You Feel, A Choice You Make. But first, Julia Gulia, take it away.
Okay, folks, this is our last trivia question. Okay, here is this a real or fake pride campaign? This is the Chick-fil-A logo. If you don't know, thumbs up for real, thumbs down for fake.
I think it's real. I think it's real.
I refuse
Oh,
to.
they hate gay.
Anooj, you abstain?
Yes, I will not participate in this game anymore.
Okay, that's fair. You guys, this is fake. Okay. Listen, Chick-fil-A hates gay people so much, they're not even trying to pretend about it. They're not trying to hide it. I made that.
Yeah, they don't even open on Sunday.
I made that. And I'll just give you one last little not so fun fact. After a lot of pushback in 2019 by the people, you and I, they publicly stated that they were we're going to stop donating to anti-LGBTQ politicians. And at least from my research, they have done that. But their owner, Dan Cathy, along from the lovely folks at Hobby Lobby and Human Woman, Betsy DeVos, have put millions of dollars into a PAC called the National Christians Charitable Foundation, okay? And that's spearheading the derailment of the Equality Act. This shit goes all the way to the top and the bottom. And that's my not so fun fact. And that was the last one.
Oh my God, thank the Lord.
Thank you for educating us, Julia. I feel like I know a lot of things I didn't want to know, but you know.
Yet here we are.
Did I win?
Well, I'm going to tell you at the end of the show.
Okay.
I just want to.
That's all I really care about.
I just want to name There's Always Sensodyne, as Capitano Kirk 51 named in the chat. There truly is always Sensodyne. Don't you all go looking up Sensodyne now and seeing where they give money to. Just let us have this for the last 5 minutes of this show. Amazing. Are we ready to? Michaela, I think you might still be muted because I didn't hear what you just said. Hello, Princess. A way you feel, a choice you make, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I want this here because this monkey with the pantaloons is very gay and it is in love with Anooj.
I also love that monkey. I wanted this here because my friend who bought me this book texted me just now about what a rough day he's having, and I would just want to send some good energy into the world for him.
I wanted this here because Anooj gave me this book and it made me so happy to receive it and feel very seen, as they say.
I wanted this here because it's one of the most beautiful things I own, and it was a gift from Julia.
I wanted this here because it reminds me about life and everything like that, and it was a gift from my roommate.
So many gifts. This is beautiful. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
I need to be reminded that I don't need to call a professional to do this.
I love doing this all the time.
I like stretching more and more, and so I'm trying to do more of it so I can be stretchier.
I started stretching and then I started just itching.
I need to propose to this thing. It's magical.
Never even seen one of those before. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dan, go take another shot of alcohol.
Michaela, go find something else that you really love and show it to us.
Nicole, go write the name of the person that you love most down on a piece of paper.
Anooj, go touch yourself the tip only of a place that is considered private.
I wonder what place you're referring to. Julia, I want you to go to the mirror and affirm yourself in whatever way that means for you today. Cool.
So much for making it a dry night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What I just said.
I did it, and I'd like to say that I got this for myself, and it's my favorite matchbook.
Ooh, I love that.
I did it, but it felt weird because I don't think that they love me the same way.
I have no opinion about having done that.
I felt silly doing it, but it was nice and fun.
Curtain.
Wait, before the show is over.
Let me give you the results real fast, and then we're officially done. Okay, folks. Tied for second place was Dan, Anooj, and Nicole. And Michaela, you won with 5 points, okay?
I won!
You won with 5 points. And let me tell you a little bit about what you win here, okay? So here's the deal. I just want to let you know that, sure, that was a bit of a downer, but it's also, you know, in line with the idea that, and like the truth, that pride is a protest. It's important to put pressure on big corporations and your representatives to divest, honestly, truly. And, you know, we can do a lot by just caring for each other and maybe do a nice thing for a queer loved one tomorrow. I did a lot of my research on opensecret.org, and I'd highly recommend that resource. A lot of fun digging around there, and then a lot of spirals. So, you know, put a timer on yourself. The prize, Michaela, in the vein of doing something loving and taking care of someone, I'm going to bake something delicious for you of your choice, which is one of my favorite ways to take care of people. And I'm going to deliver it to you.
What? That is the best gift you could give me. I am so thankful. Thanks to everyone for your support. And I'm sad and glad that I won this. I don't know how to feel. Feel kind of weird, but we'll just leave that there. Now we got
big goods.
We have some things that we have to do. Our last 60 seconds of butthole questions. Shannon, my dove, where you at?
Shannon, please come back using the link bit.ly/gay-highway. I would love to have you interview me now that you've gifted me so much.
I like everyone has a lot of hair options.
It's nice.
I feel great. I wore this when I dressed up as Andy Warhol once.
Oh, that's really good.
Thanks.
Definitely see it.
I would love to see it with the rest of what you did to be Andy Warhol.
Doesn't have to be much, though. Actually.
Oh my gosh, Shannon, you're back.
I'm back. Wait, here,
Shannon.
I gotta...
Cool. Oh, Shannon. So come and go. So come and go. You are, Shannon. In our relationship, you've been so come and go. You make the last hour feel like a lifetime. Okay, it's Shannon. It's bit.ly/gay-highway. Shannon, love driving down the gay information highway with you, Shannon. Okay. Hi, Shannon.
I'm sorry, I messed up.
God, don't be sorry. I have an old teacher who always used to say, "Don't be sorry, be quiet," which isn't what I want to say to you at all, but she used to say it to me daily. All right, let's get. I will time these 60 seconds, and then you can ask me whatever you want about my butthole. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
On your marks, get set, go.
When's the first time you ever looked at your butthole?
Oh my gosh, honestly, probably like 2 years ago.
2 years. Ooh, okay. Has anything ever been stuck in your butthole?
Like I couldn't get it out?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think so. No.
Okay. What is your butthole's least favorite food?
My butthole's least favorite food is dairy, for sure.
What is your butthole's favorite New York City memory?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot to choose from. Oh my gosh, my butthole's favorite New York City memory. I just think there's too many. There's very special times that my butthole has had with other people, and I'm thankful for those memories.
Has your butthole done stuff in all 5 boroughs?
Oh my gosh, my butthole has not done stuff in Staten Island.
Well, okay, so not all 5. Tell me what color your butthole is without using a color.
Like a pinkish brown. It's like inner skin with outer skin. Oh, there we go. That's the timer. Oh my god, Shannon, thank you so much. I'll like truly say that like butthole talk is something that I'm excited to do more, and I'm really glad that you could be here with me in the starting of that process or in the continuation of the process.
Body neutrality. So
yeah,
get to know your butthole. keep talking.
All right. From my butthole to your butthole, happy Pride and curtain.
Pride.
Yay! She had an amazing question.
That is our show.
Amazing. Thank you all so much for taking a slow ride down the big gay information highway with us. We loved having you as our passengers. We're so freaking excited to go out there and now celebrate some pride if you're vaxxed. Neo-Futurists is the company that we work for, a not-for-profit theater company. You know what that means? It means that we would love your donations. If you like this show, please shoot us a Venmo at NY Neo-Futurist. There's our little QR code. And then also we have a Patreon. Our Patreon is patreon.com/NYNF, where we post some interesting emails and content, and where you will hear about our upcoming shows. Anooj, do you have some upcoming information for us?
Upcoming information is that next month is our Don't Shed a Tear, our last and final Cyber Wrench. And you don't want to miss it. It is next month, I believe, on July 29th. And so please join us. We would love to have you as we're trying to think of what comes next in this ever-changing world. We have loved this as a space to be able to create digital experimentation together. And we would love to have you to continue to celebrate with us.
Yay! Okay, now after this show, there's a little post-show kind of like happy hour at 9:30 p.m. where we can have some drinks, and we have a little special gay show and tell that we have planned for you. So the link to that is right there. Join the gay after party here, and it should be about, as long as you want to hang out for.
Yeah.
So that's going to start really shortly.
And we're doing a bit of a queer show and tell. So if you have like an object, a thing, yourself that you just want to bring and share with us and let us know why it's queer and important in you, we love that. Thanks again to our beautiful techs. Let's give a shout out to Lèah and Lee and Tony.
Yeah.
We quite literally, as always, could not do this show without you all. So much love. Shout out to the ensemble. Shout out to all of you for coming with us. I hope Pride is just like the best thing ever for all of you. I hope you continue to divest and boycott and say fuck capitalism, but mean it beyond the words. Let's continue to express pride in our multitude of ways and go off into your nights.
Yes.